Are you guys ready for another adventure? We are back in the sky. Not that we ever stopped during the pandemic because I've been traveling. However, I haven't been bringing you guys along because the majority of the airplanes that I've been on, we've already done a flight review. The flight review for this trip is on Ethiopian Airlines and ASKY. I don't know if it's ASKY or ASKY. We are headed home. We have not been to Liberia since I left January 2020, right before the start of the pandemic. I hope you guys are excited. We're gonna do this flight review of Ethiopian Air. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, but I am excited to take this route and see what else is available, especially since like now all of that craziness has been happening at RIA with Brussels and flights not being able to land and what they have you. So I hope you guys are ready for this journey because I am super excited. I miss you guys so much. For this flight, we are taking Ethiopian Airlines all the way from Newark, New Jersey to Monrovia, Liberia. When I first got on the plane, they did give me some hand sanitizing wipes. So I'm walking to my seat now. This is the economy seat. Not sure if I really care for the green, but the space is a normal size for my legs. But first things first, I always have to clean my hands. And then I wipe down the TV screen, the armrest, anything else that anyone else could have touched. This leg was going straight from Newark, New Jersey to Togo, and that was a 10-hour flight all the way to the continent. So I had to check out what options they had available for the movies. Because I'm on an African carrier, I wanted to see how many African movies they had, and it was only 3. On the flight, they did give us dinner and breakfast, and so this is me getting the dinner. I got the chicken, which was pretty good. This is the reality of how hard it was to open one of their sanitizing wipes. I definitely took advantage of a good nap for the remainder of the time of the flight until we got to Lomé. The second meal was breakfast. As someone who does not eat pork, knowing that Ethiopian Airlines does not offer pork products was definitely a plus for me. Because you'll be switching carriers once you arrive in Lomé, you go through a transfer line and then they will give you your second ticket. Now, the layover in Lomé was not long at all. I think we sat down for maybe 30 minutes before our flight to Liberia was ready. I really liked how everything was smooth once we got to Lomé, even having to go through security again and getting to the gate. It was a very smooth process. The second leg was from Lomé to Ghana to pick up passengers and then straight to Monrovia, Liberia. That flight was about 3.5 hours. My seat was not too bad. I still had enough leg room and there wasn't anybody sitting in the middle seat. For this round trip ticket, I paid about $1,600 from Newark to Liberia. And because ASKY is an affiliate partner with Ethiopian Airlines, my flight was booked straight through. I did not have to buy a separate ticket. To note, that price was not bad because I bought my ticket 5 days before my flight. In comparison to Brussels Airlines, that was $3,300 5 days before my trip. Yes, it was last minute, so the prices may be different if you plan properly. I was surprised that we did get food for a 3-hour flight. The choice was beef, and I was not expecting meatballs because sometimes when people do meatballs, they include pork. So I did not actually eat this food. When I arrived in Monrovia, it was 5 p.m. so the sun was still out and we had no issues with the plane being able to land. Entry into Liberia was pretty smooth. They had someone to check all of your documents and you did not have to take a COVID test upon arrival. The ASKY flight is the earliest flight out of Monrovia. I had to be at the airport at 4 a.m. for departure at 7:30. The flight stopped in Accra before reaching to Lomé to switch over to Ethiopian Airlines. Honestly, I bopped my eyes and we had already made it to Lomé. The layover was meant to be 1 hour, but by the time we landed, they were already lined up to board. I was very happy that I had a whole row to myself, so that meant I was going to sprawl out and sleep. For those of you that can't sleep while on the flight, they do have Wi-Fi available for you to purchase. Again, the movie selection only had 3 African movies available. We were given dinner and breakfast. I didn't record breakfast because it really wasn't much of anything. Overall, I really did enjoy the experience between Ethiopian Airlines and ASKY. Both carriers definitely give excellent service. I wasn't too keen on the food, could have been better. As far as the aircraft is concerned, oftentimes in Africa it seems like they get the older planes, which tend to look a bit dingy. The price point was not bad at all, and it was just really comfortable not having to go through Europe and just going straight to the continent in order to get to Liberia. So I would definitely recommend trying Ethiopian Air and ASKY, but that's just me. To note, Ethiopian Airlines and ASKY are both Star Alliance members, so if you have a United Mileage Plus number, you can input that when you purchase your ticket and receive miles from these carriers. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I hope you enjoyed this travel review. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know down below what you'd like to see next.